Hey everyone, I'm the Game King, and in this video I'm going to be analysing the role-playing genre of games, or more commonly known as RPGs. I'll be talking about what makes a game an RPG, what the gameplay is like, what the graphics usually like, and the target audience for them. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Role-playing games are quite a broad genre, and this because for a game to be an RPG, you just have to play as a character that goes on adventures, which happens in a lot of games nowadays. The gameplay will usually have your character develop in some way, like leveling up to unlock new skills and abilities, and normally giving you the choice in how you would want to complete something. A good example for this is Skyrim, a game in which it would appear that anything you do will develop your character in some way, due to the vivid leveling up system and skill tree. Usually there isn't one set objective in RPGs, as the games normally allow you to engage in many different quests and missions, so there will always be plenty to do. However, there is normally one main storyline that will more than likely be along the lines of save the world from an evil enemy. That will be the main plot of the game. Because these games have so many missions, once you complete them you'll likely want to play back through them again to do things the way you didn't before. For example, if you made sure that whenever you had the choice to do something either morally right or wrong, you chose one way, you may want to play it back through to do the other way to see the different outcomes that this can have on the game, because RPG games usually allow you to have alternate endings depending on how you played through the game. The gameplay style for RPGs is often one where you are provided with weapons, and then you have to fight enemies in an open world to get where you want to go, so the game worlds are usually quite big. RPGs are usually either played in first or third person. This is because the game is supposed to immerse you in the world so that you actually feel like you are the character that you're playing. I believe that this is why some of the more successful RPGs are in first person, whilst giving you the option to play in third, like the Elder Scrolls games or the Fallout series. However, like I said before, the role-playing genre is very broad, so there are loads of games that fall into it that aren't necessarily these perspectives. Take Diablo for example. These games are very popular and they're played in an overhead view. There isn't really a pattern in the art style for role-playing games, as so many games can be classed as one. For example, they may try to look quite realistic, like in The Witcher 3, or they might go for a more cartoony looking art style like in Diablo, or even Borderlands. There is such a range in art styles for role-playing games, so it's hard to say what they are usually like. Take Minecraft for example. The graphics in this game are very low quality, but it's still classed as an RPG. Personally, I think that RPGs are usually aimed at an older target audience, like 16 years old and above, as they are normally quite violent games that have quite a lot of blood and gore to make them seem more realistic, causing the PEGI rating to be higher so then younger people can't play them. But there are obviously exceptions, like Minecraft. The PEGI rating for Minecraft is 7, as there isn't any gore. However, a game like The Witcher 3 is PEGI 18, as it has a lot of explicit content in it. But I think that a role-playing game's purpose is to put the player in another world, so that they can forget about things that may be bothering them in real life. So it only makes sense that they are aimed at an older audience, as kids more than likely don't have anything that they need to take their mind off. But that's it for this video. I hope you've learnt something, and I'll see you next time.